Hi everyone! Have something a little bit different to show you today. I am taking care of the plants in my cold frame, but nothing's happened yet. We still have a few days before I expect to see any sprouts coming up after the seeds have germinated. I'm keeping them watered. It's nice and warm out there today. So I'll keep you informed. Today I wanted to show you my indoor plants. I have quite a few different varieties going on inside. I display them on an old ladder, which I thought was kind of a cool way to show my plants. And I've got an ivy that starts up here, and as you can see, it just winds its way around the leg of the ladder. I think that's pretty cool. I've got an African violet here, which is kind of hard to see in the video. I've got this plant, which has nice green and pink leaves. Again, I don't know what it's called. It's just pretty. I've got a cactus here, which has some interesting look to it. I have these nice white flowers down here, not sure what they are either. I have a succulent, sort of like the dragon tooth aloe vera in our classroom. A lot smaller though. I don't think it'll get nearly as big. It does have some little spiky texture to it as well. Another plant I have that I especially like is shamrock. And maybe you've seen those before. They have those nice shamrock leaves that we see at St. Patrick's Day, and they get these nice white flowers. So why am I talking to you about plants today? Well, you probably remember from grade 3 studying the different parts of plants, right? They have roots which are below the surface and we can't see. They have the stem, and on the shamrock, the stems are actually quite flexible, right? I can easily move the plant without doing any damage. I didn't mean to pull off that flower. And the leaves, which are very unique and have an interesting shape on this plant. But all the basic functions that other leaves and stems and roots perform are there. As I was thinking about plants and relationship to our classroom, to our families can be like plants in the way that our classroom was. We have to collaborate and all do our part and work together. And if we're not doing that, then things start to fall apart. Now I'm just picking off some dead leaves and things, and that's just a normal part as new ones begin to grow. So how is your family like a plant? Well, if a plant didn't have roots, it wouldn't have anything to support the stems which support the leaves. It would just be root and it would all be hidden. If a plant didn't have leaves, it couldn't perform photosynthesis, which creates the food for the plant and keeps it growing and thriving. If the plant didn't have flower, it wouldn't produce seeds, which then allows it to reproduce and continue to grow. So all the parts of the plant working together create something quite beautiful and thriving and healthy. And our families are like that too. We all have a role to play in our family. We all have something important to contribute. And it's important that we work together to have a healthy, thriving family. I've added the collaboration continuum as document with this video, and I want you to have a look at that and find out where are you functioning on that collaboration continuum, keeping in mind that no matter where you are, you can always move up a level. Even if you're at the most proficient level, there's always room for improvement. That's what proficient means. You're continually improving. You never stop learning. So as you look for ways to contribute to the positive health of your family, think about being part of a plant. Are you the root, soaking up the nutrients, coming up with great ideas to keep your brothers and sisters entertained? Are you maybe making some meals to help out? Your role will be different depending on the situation that your family is in. Maybe your parents are like me, they're working from home and learning all kinds of new ways to do their job. Maybe your family has essential workers in it and your parents are still at work and needing to take extra precautions to be able to keep your family healthy and thrive. Maybe your family is, maybe your parents are laid off for their job for the time being, and that's creating a whole different kind of strain in your family. Whatever it is, you can contribute in a positive or a negative way, depending on where you are on that collaborative continuum. So take a look, and it would be awesome to have your comments below to say how you're contributing in a positive way in your family. What are you doing? You can't change anybody else. You can't control anybody else. You can only control yourself. And so what are you doing yourself to make this time with your family meaningful and special, despite the negative things that are happening in the world around us that are beyond our control? Focus on the things that you can control. What can you do? I'm thinking of things like a hug, or maybe volunteering to wash the dishes, make a meal, maybe make dessert. There's all kinds of ways that you can contribute, small ways that make a huge difference. I'd love to hear about them. Keep up the great work on your schoolwork. Keep watching for new learning opportunities. As I figure it out, I send it your way. Have a great day.